Alright, we're ready with our setup, so we can give over to KillerChair and Megaman 04. Good luck on the run.
Thanks. All right, so hi everybody. I am KillerChair. This is my couch,
Hi, I'm the only Joey.
I am Exodus.
and that's a joke that I've been preparing for all week. So, without further ado, I'm gonna start, and you can explain the menu thing that I do while I try and sort of focus in and do stuff.
Of course.
All right, ready?
3,
2, 1, go! So we're immediately going to go into a menu to change some settings for his controller. There are actually some preferences here in what you want on which button, so you can do certain strats faster depending on basically how you like your controller.
Yeah. It's some people like to do the toggle thing. Some people like to do the hold to toggle weapons. I like to just have my weapons completely separate, so I can sort of control them more individually.
So the first level is pretty straightforward. It's just some precision dodging of enemies. There will be some damage boosting here and there, but everything is well managed.
Right, first boss, easy peasy. It does one of two moves. There's a third move that's not really a move. Nothing to be afraid of. I picked up some grenades earlier with the zero knuckle weapon. They deal a ton of damage, which makes the first boss an absolute cakewalk.
Nice, sub 1 minute.
Oh, you're keeping time on the individual maps
Just
now.
a little bit.
All right, yeah, there you go.
So there are actually quite a lot of weapons in this game, but we will be using just a slight amount of them.
Yeah. The zero knuckle has like potential to grab weapons from pretty much any regular enemy in the game.
And we will be using a grand total of 2.
Sort of. And that's the first thing that I want to mention.
no.
There's three three potentials for accidental save screen opening. I'll be bopping in €5 for every time I accidentally open one of those.
So that's $5 already for charity.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
So chime in if you want to.
One down, 2 to go.
Exactly. I mean, it only wastes like 1.5 seconds, maybe. I don't know.
Still, all the seconds count, of course.
Exactly.
Yep.
So we're going into the second map. We just saved a bunch of humans. There's not a lot of humans left in the world anymore, because shit gets kind of dark in Megaman 0. And, well, now they're getting... I don't remember this one. No, the previous one is where they got attacked. This is the one just where random danger somewhere, and I don't know, kill it or something.
There's quite some dark stuff going on about like the extinction of humans within a area that is not maintained by the Great Overlord.
Yeah. Lord Weil is the main villain of the series, and yeah, he's kind of a jerk, and he only wants people to live in his controlled area. And there's some humans out there in the wild just minding their own business, and Lord Weil's having none of that.
Big meanie.
Big meaning, yeah.
Very rude.
We should do something about that. Maybe like try to beat him or something like that.
We'll just
That
send
would be
this like potentially legendary robot after him, and I think we'll be fine. We happen to have one of those laying around.
cool. Yeah. This time a red one.
A red one, yes. All right, let's see if I can combo everything nicely. This boss does the same thing every time. So whenever I mess something up, it's completely my own fault. Most bosses have a fair amount of RNG, like which makes them do various moves.
Ooh.
Oh, never mind.
Ah.
Nice.
You want to
So
land
good.
as low as possible, as far as to the right as you can possibly get, because that's where the door is that we're going to have to run into. And halfway across the corridor in there, a cutscene happens, which we'll be skipping. And after that, of course, there's another unskippable cutscene, because this game loves them.
There's a lot of lore in this game that they kind of try to explain.
Yeah.
And short little things and hints and conversations. That
Actually,
we are
pretty good story, like throughout the Mega Man Zero series. It's pretty great.
But as this is a speedrun, we will be seeing none of it.
Oh yeah. Now here's the hardest tech smash in the game, because there's a couple of options that you have to select. There's the first one, and there's the second one, I hesitated there for a moment to make sure I didn't get the other one, because that like adds about, I think, 8 more text boxes extra. So it's like, you know, you might as well pause for a second to make sure that you don't waste like 3 or 4 more seconds. Now remind me to get my upgrades after this level.
Yes, absolutely.
I should be good on the energy crystals. I've had some trouble with that during practice.
Which
whereas-
never happens before,
No,
I understand.
like,
But it
I'm
happened
not sure.
repeatedly.
Yeah. Alright. So this level will see a lot of zero knuckle usage for the sake of getting rid of vines. Because there's vines everywhere. Mechanical vines, I might add, because there's not a lot of natural plant life on the
Nice
planet
drop,
anymore.
nice drop.
Clean.
Yeah. Gonna get a tiny detour to get the energy crystals.
Great soundtrack in the song, so if you like metal, feel
It's-
free to headbang along.
It's very good, yeah. The entire Zero series has a lot of good music in it.
Absolutely.
Little
I haven't been
energy
able to
crystal.
hear them really good in the practice room. So
Real
this is
clean,
really good.
nice.
That was a good climb.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna try and lock this boss into a corner. He turns around after taking a specific amount of damage.
And if you optimize it, you can lock them into one position. Hopefully doing a 1 cycle, which is very precise.
Nice.
There we
work.
go.
Nice, we got him.
Yeah.
Sweet. I've also been having a lot of trouble with that guy during practice, so it's good to see him just go down like that.
That's really good. Yeah.
Another thing I might want to add is that I take a route that is a little bit old-ish, because there is a route in which you get parts for a double jump upgrade. I will not be getting that, mostly because I haven't gotten around to practicing that one yet. There is a bit of a drawback to getting that route, though, because there's enemies that drop the parts, and you don't want to farm them. You don't want to have to farm them. So there's RNG involved in the beating of those enemies.
Yeah, and that can add to like a lot of time the moment you have a bad RNG, which basically ruins your run quite fast.
Another good climb.
That was really clean.
And the first of the Ragnarok bosses, so to speak. She's some sort of drill plant. I don't know what's up with that. Vines everywhere, and in her room itself, there's just rocks.
Like after the original couple of Megaman games, they went kind of crazy with the bosses.
Oh, yeah. Well, I sort of messed up a little bit there, but it's nothing too bad.
These.
It's not being too mean this time.
I haven't seen that one before.
Oh. Now she's being mean. Stop.
Nice.
There we go. So, weather mechanic, that's another thing that that's a big thing in this game. Every map has 2 different versions of weather alternating between finishing levels. And playing them on the hard mode setting gives you one of several power-ups. So every level gives you a certain ability. I'm remembering myself to get my upgrades, so that's
get
great.
your upgrades.
And I should have enough energy crystals.
Yeah.
Excellent. I don't know how
Nice
I keep
menu.
missing that. We got it.
So the weather mechanic is something that's adding quite a bit to the game, but we'll be only switching once.
Yep.
Actually to something that would be a harder version of the stage, but in this case is actually an easier one.
Yeah,
So-
there's one that's on hard mode, which we only beat because it makes it the level easier.
So great work,
Is that
Capcom.
what hard mode does? I don't know. Go. Now this level is quite a dangerous one. I'll be feeling a lot more confident once this is over. We need to make a cycle at a certain part because there's blocks that I believe go on a global cycle once you start the map. Should be good. Also, there's something on the right here, but we're just skipping that. I don't know. Who cares about additional content, right?
I haven't even actually seen that once during any
No.
casual playthrough.
Oh,
so
no. So we got the right cycle here, which is great. So we'll just
Nice.
be lounging around on insta-kill blocks.
If you mess this up, it can cost you like a
Yeah.
half minute.
This place, like for casual runners, is a nightmare because you have no idea when blocks are going to move, and pretty much everything insta-kills you there. But we got through it, so that's fine.
So a lot of the platform in this level are actually on a global timer. They're
Yeah.
quite difficult to get, and yeah.
Hey, let's get a good tower. Good enemy spawn.
Excellent.
Good first one.
So there's those weird triangular things that are on the right over here. That guy.
Oh, nice.
They spawn.
Nice.
Wow.
Very clean. Very clean.
Those enemies, they spawn at random positions in some sort of, like, in a general area, so you hope that they're just out of your way, because they can just be out of your way and not be a problem.
They're actually the only enemy in this game which have random patterns,
Oh, yeah.
which is pretty weird.
Dashing into the meteor, I don't know. So we're approaching a damage boost soon. Also,
Oh,
there's
boy.
a room that's gonna...
This is a very important damage boost. I might add, if he gets this, I will donate 20 euros.
I will add 10 euros to that.
And we have a friend over here who is joining in for 5. So there's 35 euros on
Yeah.
the line if you catch this
No,
damage
no
boost.
pressure.
And
Real.
join in if you want.
Yeah.
There
Here
we
we
go.
Let's
go.
get the donation counter going.
Yes. Waiting for the right thing. Projectile. Jump on the projectile.
Nice, you got
And
it.
through in one go.
So-
There we go.
So this is a very important one. This saves about 3 seconds.
Pretty much, yeah.
And the
something like
moment you fail it, it basically takes you back 1 minute.
that. Yeah. Alright, this guy likes to be a jerk, so we're gonna hope he's not. He has the ability to do every speedrunner's worst nightmare, which is freeze time. So we're gonna hope he just doesn't do that. And looks like... Did you not freeze me? Alright,
Nice.
there we go. Excellent. He only froze me with the other time freeze move. Which isn't too bad. You can sort of wiggle out of it.
So the bosses who do have different types of patterns, some are more, have a bigger chance to activate. And of course, there are ones that we do want to see, and there are ones that we
Yeah.
absolutely don't want to see.
Time freeze is like the core example of that.
Yeah.
Or the boss we're gonna approach now, who just likes to block for a while if he feels like it. He's kind of a jerk.
Literally time wasters.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Also, this best song in the game here, sadly, it's gonna get interrupted by the mid-boss fight in a moment.
Because, of course, we go pretty fast.
Yeah. Okay. Didn't need to blow that one up like that, but it's fine. That one does. Alright. Now, there is a weird property to the time stopper. It resets iframes on non-major boss enemies. So on mid-bosses, we want to sort of wedge our sword into him once his iframes are frozen. And we 3-shot him.
So
There's 3 of those.
we call them Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos because they have fire, ice, and electric properties.
Yeah, and they're bird dragon things, or... I
Kind
don't
of
know.
makes sense.
I don't know why robots would need to be birds and dragons, but
To
for
fly,
some
of
reason,
course.
I guess. Just add a jet to it.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
we're in a really giant laser that's
Yeah,
trying to
they're-
destroy the world.
We're inside of a giant solar-powered laser cannon, because... I don't know.
Because they really liked Quickman.
Let's go through the barrel of a cannon to beat something? A turtle? What? Oh, dodging. Dodging is hard, especially when it's a single bullet. Oh, got him frozen before it got
Nice.
shot off.
Very clean.
Yeah, very good.
Alright, so here's our good friend Turtle. I think his official name's like Blaze Heatnix or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Not, or was that? No, wait, that was an X-Boss, wasn't it? I don't know. Who cares? It's a turtle, and he
He's
likes
annoying.
to block.
So he has really bad patterns
Yeah,
that
there
just
we
waste
go.
time. This is
He just blocked a few attacks for no reason. Only got a little bit of damage in on him.
spinning
we're
one
just gonna-
is okay. It's a very consistent pattern.
Yeah,
it's
this
not
is
the
consistent.
fastest, but
We want to see him mostly just on the floor doing the fire beam, fire breath thing out of a shell, but he doesn't do that all the time. That's a good attack there. Ah, there we go. That's it.
Nice.
If I can maybe no.
Ah,
He likes to be a dingus. And there we go.
nice.
So we beat 3 bosses out of him so far. So after the next one, there's gonna be the middle stages, which are gonna be interesting. But before that, we're gonna head into a level that is mostly a vertical climb. If everything goes well, it looks really cool. I love playing this stage when I do it right. If you do it wrong, it's really annoying. You fall down, you have to get back up. There's also an interesting mid-boss fight, which I hope I'm gonna be able to not take too much damage on. Because I don't have a lot of backup health right now. There we go, that's a little bit of health. That helps.
Talking about health, something we haven't touched upon in the 2 levels before this, we picked up a energy container.
Yeah.
The energy container can be filled with additional health that you can just use whenever you want to. It's a very easy thing to get along the road, so it's something that all of the strats are using.
Pretty much, yeah.
That was really clean.
Oh, one little mess up, but that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
So we're grabbing this axe here, one of the few zero-knuckle weapons that is worth it. Contrary to other runners, I like to get rid of it after the mid-boss, since the axe does a lot of damage. But I like to be able to chip in some damage with my buster whenever I can on the actual boss. So this is a weird thing that this game has. If you turn around while swinging big weapons, you sort of are able to hit things twice. Let me heal up. We'll grab plenty of health there. Or even more if you spin enough fast enough, but it's kind of hard to do, very fiddly. So some speedrunner's gonna hate me for switching out the axe here, but I just prefer it a lot more.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, exactly. These masters, boy.
Plus, it's a Megaman. You gotta use the buster.
Also, that counter up is the sunlight counter. There's like actually ridiculous heat here.
Yeah, and if it turns up to 100, you get damage.
Yeah, as you saw earlier. Grabbing this little health here and onto the boss. The boss is fairly easy. Probably the least annoying boss in terms of time waster. She's got one that I tend to not be able to get enough hits on, but nothing too bad. There we go. If you do the spinning around thing there with that attack, you can destroy the blades. It's nothing too amazing, but it does help with reducing potential incoming damage. Hello.
Wow. She's giving you really good patterns.
Good enough. There we go.
Wow.
Easy.
That was fast.
Really fast. Nice.
Yeah, thanks.
Explosions.
Explosion. Explosion. An anime series that I like to watch, which has a girl that just explodes things once a day, and that's about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great plot.
It's amazing. No,
That's
it's not like the main plot, but it's just one character, and she's great.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Would be a great plot.
Right.
I would watch
Let's
it.
see if I can. There we go. One save screen skipped. Woo!
Nice.
I'm sorry. There's still one more option for me to waste it. All right, so we're going into the middle stages. This first part looks dangerous, but usually isn't. Lots of platforms over open water and falling, you die. Downstabbing there is a dangerous thing to do, but I don't know. I'm a speedrunner. It's a good move.
Come on, man. You're making it look easy.
That's the point. Have you ever watched the speedrun before?
Speedrunning. What's that?
It's a fun thing. There's this really cool event going on in like Venray. You should go there. Yeah.
Ah.
So these are the very ungrateful humans.
Yeah, the humans basically hate any Reploids for like ruining most of the world. So they're really angry, even though you're saving their lives right now. The worst one of them is like their sort of commanding guy, the big guns of the camp.
Which we're going to beat up twice.
Yeah, it's the hardest boss in the game, and the developers were like, "Oh, you like difficulty, right? We'll just add him twice. Here you go, have fun."
There's some fire there for some reason.
Yeah, there's fire because they're burning down the camp. Like the actual enemy robots hate the humans, so they're here to kill them. But we're goody two-shoes, so we're gonna stop that. Let me heal up before this guy, and probably during, because he's got a lot of annoying moves. He's got so many moves.
The worst one is the one where he pokes you with this kind of sword, and
Yeah,
it really
that's one.
that one. If it
And
hits
then
you,
it's
it repels you
dodge it.
back, and it will do damage on every frame it hits.
Oh, there we go. He also likes to dodge a lot for no reason at all. He just dodges out of the way as one of his moves. It's being very annoying right now. Let me heal up again.
Yeah, wise.
And then I got a... Alright, didn't need to heal, but he's down. So that's good.
That wasn't too bad a fight.
No, it's alright. 119 on the in-game timer. Great. There's a skippable cutscene here that I should press earlier.
Save the friends, man.
Exactly.
Do we have a moment for some donations?
Yeah, sure. Right now it's good.
We have 11 euros from Max without a comment. €2 donation from Topper. Really enjoying the event so far. Thanks to all the runners. We have €5 donation from Ase Fuchiko. CCL peeps represent.
Woo.
Uncle died of pancreatic cancer last year. Hope you collect enough to cure or prevent some cases. Exodus with €10. Nice skip. Calling PB.
Dude, no pressure.
No jinxing.
Jeez. Jeez, man.
And
We're going
another
hard.
and another €5 donation from Metal Bram. Hey everyone, good luck to my favorite killer chair. Keep being awesome and most importantly, comfy.
Are you saying there's another killer chair?
Yeah, that's my favorite killer chair. So who's the other one?
There's a lot of furniture people out there.
Furniture people.
Who knows? All right, so this guy is fairly easy. I like to do a move that is mostly clean. Some people like to do up slash, down slash, but that sort of gets you in his crosshairs all the time. I'm just going to do charge shot into down stabbing.
Also, it looks really cool when you do that.
Oh yeah, that's
Absolutely.
like the swaggiest move. And we're all about the swag strats here. Oh, got that one wrong. So we want to land as far right to the door as possible because it's another one of those.
That went really well.
Good enough. I would have preferred to stand right next to the door, but
Yeah.
Could be worse. Could be
I
on
know.
fire.
20
Yeah.
frames lost. And I think it's a 60 FPS game off the top of my head.
Looks like it.
Might be 30. Who knows? I should know, but no. There we go.
So we have some audio cues in this level for the little.
Yeah,
ro-
those little wheelie guys over there. They give a little screeching noise before they enter, and there's going to be some up a little bit after this part. And I'm gonna try and dodge them all.
It's a very difficult run because this is basically just one straight dash with some precision jumping in between.
Yeah, and this guy that you need a full dash for. Stop like for one moment to reset your dash and you get hit. There's the first one. Second one. Jump over this guy. Oh, one hit. And another hit. That's fine. Still pretty good.
Good enough.
Yeah. You prefer to not get hit, but getting hit doesn't waste too much time, and you get the damage boost through other things that might be worse. Alright, so back to the main 8 bosses. We're gonna head into a maze level, which isn't really a maze when you're a speedrunner, because you already know where to go. So there's gonna be a scary timer. Ooh, I wonder if I'll make it.
Oh boy.
It's like the easiest part of the map. Second part of the map is like a straight stairs area.
Like I hate you for showing me this level because I had so much trouble playing this level casually. It took me so long, and now you're like, oh, let's just go blaze through it.
I mean, you know, I shouldn't get hit by that guy though. I mean, you know. So there's some fish. I don't like fish.
There are a particular couple of fish where we all.
Yeah, more on those fish later.
Yeah.
There we go. One more to the right and up here. Let's grab this health, why don't we? There's going to be another one of those annoying bird mid-bosses. The one my brother over there likes to refer to as Articuno.
Yep. Gen 1 represents. Woo!
Yeah, any Pokemon fans in the audience?
We have some Pokemon fans here, right? Yeah, man.
Oh, got that one wrong. At least he does lasers. This is the worst one out of 3 because it has an ice move that freezes you. And we don't like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
I got one good hit on him, so that's great. Oh,
Being a douche.
yeah, it's being a bit... I'm also being not perfect on the execution here, which is sad. Sad times.
Ah.
I'm getting moody.
There we go.
There we go. He's not too hard, but that trick is you can't release your buttons too early in order to get that combo off. So this is a giant staircase, and I'm just mostly going to be skipping enemies because we don't have time for enemies. Also, these guys. These wall jumps are great. Oh, except for that one.
Never
Jinx myself, should I?
Never happened.
Well, the Jinx is a Pokemon. So
RNG manipulation, yes.
yes, of course. Everything's RNG manipulation. If you no, wait, that's the one we want to turn on. So the boss in this stage is the only boss in a game that makes you go into a menu to switch weapons. So
Some of the time.
yeah,
Sometimes you're lucky.
we're gonna hope he doesn't go into any black holes.
That one saves a lot of, actually wastes a lot of time because he goes into this black hole and
Yeah.
you manually have to pull him out before starting to do damage again.
There he goes.
Ah.
So we're going into a menu, select the Zero Knuckle, because we can just pull them straight out of black holes, because I guess that's what Zero does.
Okay, that
Very
still went
nice,
really
very
well.
nice.
Wow.
Still fast. This boss also gives us a useful ability that we'll be using in a couple of stages. So into the second ice level. The interesting thing about the route I take is that I sort of take the enemies by non-elemental first, then fire elemental, then ice elemental, then electric. Don't know if you guys noticed that.
Yeah.
Good.
I watched quite a few of your runs, so I should.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna select our Buster again, because last boss. What an asshole, right? He ain't fun. Oh, there we go. This guy's annoying. Hides in the ice. Oh. So I used to take the top route until I found out that this is just way faster when you just like dash jump over enemies. Oh, that guy's annoying. And there we go. Now this mid boss is interesting. There's a potential that it might be faster with the time stopper, but this also is a very nice strat of just spinning around and getting as many hits in as possible, sort of buffering on those enemies. And the fire attack hits it from all sides, which is great. I think it's the one on the right that I'm missing, yeah. There we go.
Nice, fast execution. Nice.
There was stuff in the way. Oh, hold on. Don't want to lose that. Now there's... there we go, no health pickup there. Health pickups have messed me up a lot on that room, because picking up health sort of stutters your game. And you don't want that right before a dangerous long jump over spikes.
I think it's this weird classic Megaman thing that happened because in the original Megaman they had to pause the game because they were pretty bad at programming.
Yeah.
Megaman 1 we know. But they actually had to pause some frames in order to play a particular sample, and they kept it because it became like a staple of the franchise.
Yeah.
But it's really frustrating as a runner because it can really throw you off. So this is one of the games where you're sometimes actually avoiding health pickups.
I mean, you're picking it up, but you have to sort of stutter. You have to wait a second to make sure you can execute your jump right.
Yeah.
This boss likes to go Beyblade.
Yep.
We don't want that.
Let's see if we're going to get Beyblading.
He's also got an excellent voice.
Yeah.
He does this, which is fine. We're just damage boosting a lot through this guy because we can. Can you not?
Yes,
There we go.
nice. No Beyblading this
No
time.
Beyblade. Although I did enjoy watching the anime back in the day. I have no idea if it holds up because I haven't watched it in a long time.
It's basically a move where he spins around and he cannot be damaged during
Yeah.
the time, just like
And
wasting
Yeah.
time.
And be difficult to avoid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a fair amount of boss RNG in this game, apart from the first few. So we're going into this guy stage. Now this is the hard mode stage. It's laughable. I'm, you know, mostly the last part of the level. You just skip an entire segment by low gravity jumping over it. So there's low gravity here, so we're skipping a few enemies. Killing that guy. A few of these. Here's lower or higher gravity, but if you do it right, then that's no problem at all. Stabbing that guy. Sends it right at the edge of your jump. Now I'm equipping the Ice Slash here, not because it's an ability we'll be using in combos a lot, but because this first phase of the final boss might have bad RNG. That's the only reason I use that ability.
It's basically a backup.
Yeah, and so I'm in the menu here anyway, so I just equip it here instead of later. Now, this is an annoying climb with these turrets. So those platforms don't electrocute you when it's on easy mode the map, but you
was
only
really
step
clean.
on it once.
Mid
All
boss.
So we're gonna try and do this, wedging that little sphere into the boss. Because that sphere does damage as well as the projectile. Also, if the red and blue spiders walk into each other, they create an electric pulse thing that bops into the boss and damages them as well. Alright, so we're gonna freeze a guy here and we're gonna skip most of this segment just by low gravity jumping up here and just sorta, hello.
They put some enemies there, but they're just like, why bother?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're playing this on the easy mode, you don't have the high gravity and the stage becomes significantly harder. So easy mode is a lie?
Apparently.
Yeah.
We're not even going to use the ability of this boss, even though we're playing the hard mode stage. It's
It is
not worth it.
like most of the patterns of this guy are pretty okay. There is one that we don't want to see, and this
Yeah.
is where he splits up in multiple parts. Basically, he
Yeah.
tears his own limbs off, and
So
it's just a hassle.
this is a consistent move. It's not fast, but it's consistent, so I'll take it. Let's see if I can... Yeah, I got him.
nice.
Nice ice.
Oh, and this is a move that he rarely ever does.
Nice.
Wow.
Very fast.
Finish him off before he can even execute that move.
Nice job.
Every boss has like a move that they do once in a blue moon. There's even some abilities that so rarely get used that I don't even know how to dodge them.
I mean, he has some moves that he uses a lot, but he didn't use them, and they're
Yeah.
really annoying.
Yeah.
Lose a lot of time.
You have to wait in the corner and dodge limbs. So this is the only time we switch weather. Because the ability of the boss, it's fun for casual use, but it's not really all that fast. And the hard mode stage has a lot of rain pushing back against you, like weather stuff. So we're just gonna not bother with that and play the easy mode. No? Hello? No, I can switch that out later.
Spray RNG.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
bless
sure.
RNG. Sorry. Oh god.
Oh, I lost.
Warning.
Oh, wait, it's fine.
It's late.
So we have quite a bunch of those little random enemies here.
Yeah, this is like the main stage for him. So I try and sort of. There we go.
Nice.
Try to have chargers everywhere to like
Yeah.
get them down as
That
fast
one
as
was in a good
possible.
position. This one's annoying. Now we need to switch to
Non-RNG
another
enemies
time
gave you more trouble.
Actually, yes, because the RNG enemies happen to be in the right spot.
He has Zapdos.
Yep.
There's Zapdos, the final
He's
one of
only
three.
he's green instead of yellow, so it's a shiny.
Well,
still
yeah,
another-
shiny.
Wow.
Yeah,
Also, I
we can do
two-shot
shiny,
the
yeah.
two-shot mid boss.
Two shot.
That was really good.
Hello.
Nice.
So it's another, like those big enemies, those big, like chunky things. They spawn additional enemies, but we don't see them because I always either freeze them or one-shot them with the down stab. Get some extra health. Filling it up completely. That guy was in a good place. This guy's in a good place.
Wow.
Excellent.
Getting all the good spawns.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very
So-
consistent.
This boss gives a lot of casual runners a hell of a time. He's not fun, but when you're a speedrunner, you sort of know how to predict his moves and
Also, he has one move that's just like animated so incredibly lazy.
yeah.
He thinks he's a hot shot.
Oh yeah, he's like super full of himself, which is hilarious. Oh, what are you gonna do? That's great. So that move is what kills a lot of casual people. Because he grabs you and he flings you back into one of those pits. Like that. Demonstration, I guess?
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Goes down no problem.
Mr. Pegasus Man,
Some sort of unicorn Pegasus thing. There's a word for that, isn't there?
I guess. Pegacorn.
Alright. Let's see if I get the last save screen prompt skip. There we go.
I knew you were
Only
going to
one, so
delay it.
that's at least €5.
That's at least $5. That's okay.
So I didn't really have any donation incentives like for my run because I'm just like straight up doing the run. There's not really anything special to demonstrate. The run is virtually glitchless. There's nothing you really use. This is also a long cutscene with unskippable stuff. A lot of text mashing. But yeah, if anybody likes puns, then I guess that's something you can donate with. I like puns.
Do we have
These are great.
time for some donations?
Could do with one, yeah.
So we have Cruel with a €6 donation. This is to make the Halucha name Maxine. The Pokemon runners will know why.
Excellent. So this stage is one of the scarier stages out there, which the double jump route makes it really easy, but I guess I'm just doing the difficult way. As oh, that's nice.
KillerChair going hardcore.
I guess so. I'll be learning the double jump route at some point, and that would make things potentially faster. There we go. So there's another bunch of stuff on the right of this room that we're just not going to pay attention to. We're just going to go up here, because this is a lot more fun. Missed an
it's a
elevator.
cycle.
If you're into difficult platforming, the next section is going to be a blast.
Yeah, the next section is a thing that kills my runs when I'm tired.
Easily the worst part of the casual run, in my opinion.
Could be, yeah.
This part, yeah.
I just saw the elevator, like, a couple of pixels leaving.
Wow.
So, Zero, do you like dabbing? Excellent. There's a lot of people who like dabbing.
Wow.
He dabs. With a sword, which makes it cooler, in my opinion. Everybody grab a sword and dab or something. There we go.
Nice.
Scary jump. It looks a lot scarier than it is. There we go. A dab from the tech team.
A lot of crew tech team dabbing going on
Excellent.
right here. Thank you for that.
Oh man.
Could you do
Going
that
hard
while?
on it.
Could you do that while screaming "yeah"?
Yeah! There we go.
So
Proper.
we're gonna fight our favorite boss again by skipping a cutscene because I don't know, cutscene at doors.
Oh, you.
Here he is.
Please no knives.
At least no knives when I'm in his face. Oh. Oh. That was my bad. Could have jumped over. Didn't know if I had time for that.
Well, he didn't give you any knives.
Yeah,
Pretty
very
nice.
clean.
Really
Pretty
good.
nice.
That's about as good as he gets for
Yeah.
me. Not getting the health menu would be great, but you know. Now we have another bunch of text mashing, and I'm gonna try and get my bottle off my cap off my bottle
Getting
to hydrate.
some hydration
Could you
going.
open that?
I can
while
open
while
that
I
for
text
you.
mash? That would
Yeah.
be great.
Here you go.
Because
Like,
there's
there is
something
some
about
water,
staying
sir.
hydrated that the internet is mad about
Have
nowadays.
some water, sir.
Would you like some water?
Thank you. Excellent.
Towel, sir?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
Very nice. Oh, lasers, more lasers. So we defeated Kraft, who was manning the cannon before, because he wanted to get rid of Neo Arcadia, which most of the humans and Reploids and Lord Wild lives in. He just wanted to get rid of it and start over with all of his human buddies. And now Lord Wild took control of it again, and he's blasting around some more, trying to get rid of the humans again, sort of trying to, you know, have nobody have fun, I suppose. If the world is ruined, why not ruin it more? Might be his way of thinking. Now, this map is kind of fun, and there's also going to be some annoying fish later.
Oh Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but there's those fish enemies. Their hitbox is kind of off to me.
They're kind of
And-
fishy.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
smells fishy about them.
Two fish. Calling
Yeah. But, I mean, there's not a lot to talk about here, so if there's any more donations, then feel free.
Okay, so we have a 10 euro donation from Jackson. My grandfather passed away from cancer back in 2013. I love watching HDQ, and it makes me happy to see more events like it happening. One day we will end cancer, a little bit at a time. Awesome run so far. I can't wait to see what's up for the evening.
Oh, let's heal up here. We got time for more if you got some.
So far we have no more donations, but
All right. No problem.
we could plug a bit or explain a bit about the event. We have a Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. We organize bi-monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. We're currently streaming our annual event live from Hotel Asteria in Venray, the Netherlands. Raising money for the Dutch Cancer Society, which is a nationwide organization committed to fight cancer while aiming for more cure and a higher quality of life for those already battling the disease. All of your donations will go to the Dutch Cancer Society.
Yeah.
So this was the only other place where we basically used a different knuckle weapon. It's a drill that we used to like slash down faster.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's those like round enemies that you slash into the floor to break blocks. It takes about a minute.
It's basically like bomb excavation.
Yeah, you
and
have to
no one
just
likes
wait
that.
till they get on screen, and it's awful. So we just drill the floor and be done with it.
Okay, so here are the fish.
Yeah, it's on the
coming
way
up now.
they're usually not too much of a problem.
Yeah, let's call how many you're going to get hit while
1,
in
2, or
Great
3.
Bang. I'm
Let's-
calling 2.
Place your bets. It's sort of mockery of me, so that's a fun thing.
I think one. Let's say
One?
one. Yeah.
All right.
Safe.
All right.
That would of course be 0.
So how bad am I today? 1,
That's 1.
1. There you go. I don't know why, but those hitboxes, I just can't get around them. They're just awful.
One fish.
And now we're gonna kill one enemy in the next area. Also, press right there to ledge onto the wall for a quick dash jump. There's one enemy that I really want to kill. I call him Bob, because it's a great name to give anybody that's just like in the way, I suppose. I'm sorry, any Bobs out there, but he's up here to the left.
It's just a particular
Got him.
type of bob. So
He used to give me a lot of trouble until I decided to switch from left wall jumping to right wall jumping. Oh, health. I can use that. So we finally get the switch back to the Buster. Makes me feel good. And we're gonna hope for good RNG on the boss. That's at the start of the stage. Oh, hold on. Thank you.
he has a very frustrating move where he basically just goes into
Yeah,
some
just floats around.
in-between mode, and you basically cannot do anything.
Yeah, you want him to stay in the middle and shoot projectiles around him. That's the best thing. And he doesn't. Why would he, right?
Ah, dang.
Yeah.
So in this phase, there are like these styles just shooting
Yeah.
bullets, and you cannot damage him. It's just like wasting time. And
Yep. So you can sort of decide, do you want to dodge or destroy the panels? It doesn't matter. It doesn't make it any faster. So this is the move that he never ever does, which I have no idea how to dodge, so I'm just going to tank it. Thank you, Mr. Boss, for being weird.
Ah, twice.
Like seriously, you just he doesn't use that move often enough to properly dodge it.
difficult to practice if he never uses it
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
Yeah.
RNG is kind of big in this game when it comes to boss fights. That's the move that you want him
Yeah.
to use.
There we go.
Good.
So a bit of a slow fight, but it got it done.
You got through it.
Yeah. The next map has one part in it that's really scary to me. I don't know why, but the timing. You got these not disappearing blocks, because this game somehow doesn't have them. It's a Megaman game, I know. But they're like blocks with electricity that rotates around them. And all of the timings are the same, except for the last one, which majorly throws me off. I should be able to do it right if I just take another extra second there. So we're gonna see if I can get myself to do that. Mind.
Banger
Power.
alert.
Oh yeah, this game has so many good songs. Also more metars. Don't we just love metars?
Metars are always good.
Just like so good. Oh, hello.
Nice electricity skips.
Yeah, except for that one.
You jinxed it, man.
How
You
many health
jinxed
did I
it.
have? Not a lot, right? No, that's not worth it. I'll just take this.
Safety health.
Yeah.
Ah.
At least enemies keep giving me health. Go. Want to jump over there. So, here comes the last actually properly dangerous room in the game. Afterward, it's a clear run pretty much. There's going to be a boss rush in the next level.
Because Mega Man games.
Yeah, I actually love boss rushes. I know a lot of people don't, but it's just such a classic thing to do. All right, so these are the blocks that I absolutely fear. So we're gonna. There we go. Got it.
Nice.
Really nice. That's like
I just take it a little bit slow, marathon safety, I suppose.
Yeah, it's worth it. Lest you fall into the pit.
Yeah. Also, it's orb.
orb. Orb.
Orb. Ow.
It's more like an orb question mark.
Yeah. Ooh, got an extra couple of hits in on him.
Nice.
But this is some computer AI kind of thing.
Yeah, it's we're actually in some kind of like a digital stream, like midway through the teleporter process. Science fiction something, I don't know.
That was really clean.
Yeah, it's a good fight.
Big explosions, because every boss ends in a massive explosion in the
Yeah,
Mega Man
yeah.
Zero games.
Directed by Michael Bay.
Yep.
Michael Bay.
And weirdly enough, before the final level, no text mashing. No, not even a cutscene.
Oh, odd.
I mean, when you select the level, you get a cutscene, but that's every level. But it's like, you know, here's a level selection, final level, there you go.
Maybe they just didn't have anything to tell.
Have fun.
I think they're just like, all right, we know we'll just give you a tiny little exposition at the start of the map and then just
Go for it.
get it over with. All right. Also, eerie music. Not really a banger, but I suppose good eerie music. We're gonna take a little bit of a damage boost here. Nothing too dangerous compared to the other one.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah, so sometimes when you hit enemies and you kill them, and you hit them at the exact time that they hit you, then you both deal damage to each other. So here's the boss rush. We're gonna take a top to or bottom to top, because that's just a pattern I like.
There's nothing that's faster. It's just
No.
personal preference.
It's mostly just the one boss that makes you switch weapons, whereby if you get him, you go into the planned boss, because fighting her with the Zero Knuckle is also pretty good. Alright, so he does consistent stuff. A good hit on him.
Ah.
Oh, I sort of, somehow my mind told me he's gonna do that
Oh
move
no,
now.
there we have the
It's
move.
fine.
Ah.
We're just gonna swag him.
Nice!
Wow.
That's a swag move, man.
You went and did it.
Of course. I mean, I saw the move, I saw his amount of health, I figured, yeah, take a little bit extra damage for a little bit extra swag.
Quick thinking.
And a dab there and a little bit of a good measure.
I guess swag is marathon safe, right?
Yeah, sort of.
It's marathon fun.
That's more like it.
So, you gonna block anything today?
He's sure dodging things.
Yeah, there you go. Blocking for no reason and then going into the consistent move.
What a jerk.
Yeah, he's not friendly. Oh god. Whoops. Also, side note, if you charge slash while standing on the floor, you can't move, even though when you do it in the air, when you do it in the air, you just get to move around a lot. Nothing too bad. There
Just
we go.
wasting time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Last hits. Come on, do something. Stop blocking. Be friendly.
Good heavens.
There we go.
There we go.
So that's how the boss can go. He just blocks non-stop, and it's like, stop. He's not a friend of mine. I'm not going to invite him to my birthday parties.
Not friendly to speedrunners
Oh, no.
at all.
Nope.
We would have more donations.
Yeah, sure.
We have €5 from Jelly Dots. Here's for €5 for getting the spike skip. Nice run
Yeah.
so far, Chair. Please put this money to Katana Zero, another amazing platformer later in the marathon.
That is a good game. How have I not noticed that being on the schedule?
Also, check out the Celeste X run later. It's pretty dope.
Ah, yes.
And another €5 from Aze Chico. You wanted pun donations? Well, don't mind if I
Hey,
do.
friend.
Did you hear they recently unearthed a sarcastic mummy? He was found buried in a sarcophagus.
Snark Fargus.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching. Dodging out of the way for no reason, are you? Well, your Uncle Zero has something to say about that. Here he goes. Never lucky.
It's not letting you have it.
No.
But still very clean fight.
Yeah.
Very quick.
Nice. The bird too,
Yeah.
by the way. He
That-
gave you the freeze, but still.
Yeah, that boss has a move that he every now and then does where he just goes up and like stays out of reach for like 7 or 8 seconds or something. It's awful. I switched back to Buster, even though I didn't really need to, but maybe I could do the extra bits of damage with Buster. Not really too much if not if I do it like that. Well, that's fine because she's doing this anyway. Doing a little move that we don't want to see, mostly because it's annoying to dodge. And there we go.
Nice.
So with the Buster, if she comes out of the ceiling, drills out of the ceiling to toss her like maple syrup, I don't know, you can get a charge slash in on her, and after that, you got enough time for a charge Buster shot.
Here's our favorite Beyblader again.
Yeah.
Let's see if he does it this time.
Hello.
Thank you for that addition.
Great,
You're welcome.
wonderful. Don't you just love live voice actors here on the couch? Hire
That's how
this
we do
guy.
it.
He does a good wolf impression.
Nice! Without a Beyblade. There, that's what I want to
No
see.
Beyblades. No Beyblade on my speedrun.
Unless you're speedrunning Beyblade.
Maybe I'll one day do it. I don't know. Are there any good Beyblade games out there?
I don't know.
I think there are.
Probably. Anybody know?
Beyblade games?
Talk
No?
to me after the run.
Very confused faces. Yeah.
All right, here we have our. Right, that's the one move that is like
Annoying.
you prefer to not see it, but
Because they're like off screen like half of the
Yeah.
time. It's not great.
You hate to see it.
it's fine though. How to do that, huh? Oh, you little cheeky moth. What you doing up there? How you doing? Hey, moth.
That was
There we
still
go.
really good.
Oh yeah. Good enough for me.
We would still have one donation.
Yep, sure.
€5 from Anonymous. Another €5 to be read. When a runner asks for more donations, there should be way more of these great marathon. Donation goes to Runner's Choice.
Oh.
Greetings from Germany.
I'm gonna have to look at all the current incentives that are out there.
Also, hi Germany.
Yeah. I've been to Germany like 2 weeks ago for a walk in open air. Great festival. Lots of good music. Germany's lovely. The German folks are great. Always so friendly and jolly. Oh, hello.
I like how that's your commentary over totally owning this Pegasus. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty great.
Pegasus is not worthy of
People who only
commentary.
play this casual might hate me for just like not even paying attention during that guy. So we're on to the final boss. Few annoying rooms before then, but nothing too dangerous. Just a low potential of time loss, but
This boss has two
So,
faces. One is in like a regular robot one, and one is basically a really big ugly face one.
yeah.
I still don't really understand why they make those giant grotesque designs.
It's cool. I don't know.
I guess that's a reason.
Style points. I went for swag strats earlier. The developers might as well do that.
I suppose.
Ow.
Ah, damn.
Let's see how much health I have. That should be good. So, the first phase of the final boss is an RNG nightmare. He can just stay off screen for like 20 seconds. So, if you want to spend less RNG in chat, now's the time.
Less RNG.
There we go.
Good
This
start.
is one this is one that's annoying. This is what we equip the dab for. Mostly because easier dodging for the most part.
This is a frustrating move.
Yeah.
Also, just waste time.
So that's a move that's alright. Gives you time to just shoot boulders. That's fun. Asteroids, anyone? Classic. Here we go again.
Come on.
Be nice. I prefer it on this side though, because this side doesn't have the high projectiles. Oh, hello. And that's the worst. That is like the worst move he could do.
Some really bad RNG going on right here.
This is fan service. He summons bosses from the previous game.
They're like no challenge at all.
No, you just dodge them and it's fine.
Like, they used to be difficult, you
Two
know,
in a
and now
row.
they're just
Two in
like,
a row.
oh no.
Wow. What a douchebag.
Yeah.
So read any good books lately?
I've seen any good movies lately.
Yeah.
Anybody seen Avengers Endgame yet? It's really good.
Oh my god, don't go there. This is exactly the move we want to see.
Yeah.
Do that a lot.
Yeah,
Very
there we
consistent,
go.
got a lot of damage
Easy.
in.
Okay.
It was a bit RNG annoying, but good overall.
So-
There's a timer on the top right.
So time is when
On final hit.
on final hit.
Yeah. Also, great music, so let's listen.
Very nice.
Oh. Whoops. Let's heal up. Very timer, huh?
So
70 seconds, and I don't
Get
know if
ready
I'm gonna
on
make
time,
it.
yeah. Almost.
come on.
He doesn't want to open up anymore. And one more hit.
And
Time.
Nice.
That's all right.
Close to PB.
Close-ish. Yeah, that was great. My PB is like 45 seconds faster than this.
Something like
So
that.
this is great for a marathon run.
Yeah.
Really happy with that.
He actually smashed his PB twice during practice
Yeah.
today, which was quite
Yeah.
insane.
Had really good RNG on the boss as well. So if the boss on this time had good RNG, that would have been great. So let's check out the in-game timer real quick. 37?
37.
Solid. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I know there's a fair amount of friends of mine watching that normally wouldn't even watch anything video game related. So shout out to all you people out there. Shout out to our friends at home. And
Everyone in the KillerChair Discord.
yeah, and these two legends on the couch. So that was
Yay.
it. That was me. That was the game. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks to KillerChair for this great run of Megaman 04. Now next comes up for setup 4, the messenger shown us by Piranha Pick.